Hello and welcome to The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Now, this is a game from a long time ago, from 2004, and I have loved this game ever since I first played it. And tonight we're going down memory lane and playing it again. So, let's get into a new game, shall we? I've missed playing this game, and here it is.
The world of Middle-earth is changing. The beauty of the elves fades. It passes into legend, into myth, into dreams. The ancient spirits of earth, fire, air, and water, who once roamed this earth freely, are forgotten. But it was not always so. In Eregion, long ago, the elves were given secret knowledge to forge great rings of power. They were precious beyond all else, for within each was bound the strength and will to rule. But they were deceived, for the giver of this knowledge was evil's great servant, Sauron. In the fires of Mordor he forged in secret one ring to rule them all. And with it Sauron enslaved the races of Middle-earth. But not all light diminished, for some stood fast. The ring was cut from Sauron's hand. Isildur, ruler of all free men, performed this deed. But he became weak, and the line of men failed. The ring escaped him as history became legend. Legend became myth. And things that should not have been forgotten were lost. Thus the third age of Middle-earth began. But the realms of man divided, and their great cities weakened. And in this age the evil powers again arise, yet some hoped for unity in the face of the coming darkness. To Rivendell, the elves called the greatest of all races. With them came Boromir, son of Gondor's steward. And there, at the Council of Elves, a great and desperate plan was conceived. Join us in our quest face the power of Mordor, and help to turn the tide. Welcome, warrior of Gondor. Your road here will not be an easy one. Much will be risked in the war that is to come. But you will justify my trust. This I sense with all my heart.
Stand aside, creature. You are in my way.
And so here we are, finally in the game. So, the only thing we can really do at this point is just attacking one of the ring wraiths, one of the Nazgul. So, let's do that. Let's attack one of them. Oh no, they're immune. Oh, and we're dead. Oh well, game over. Wait. Who is this?
Return to the shadow, slave of Sauron. What grace has been given to me, let it pass to him. Let him be spared. To you I bestow this gift of my people. It braces the soul and binds the hearts of others.
I live because of your bravery, my lady. What favor might I grant you?
There is no time. Hurry, we must find you equipment and heal your wounds.
And so, here we are. Let's not listen to those. Oh, let's sort out these controls. Let's have a look. Options. Let's put the subtitles on. Surround sound on. And let's invert. Let's pop this up to hard. We're not. We don't need anything less than hard. There we go. So, I remember when I first played this. This was on the Xbox, the original Xbox. That's how long ago this was. And I remember playing this for the first time and absolutely falling in love with it immediately. Right, so what do we want? Let us get in let's get in a fluid strike. And a guardian strike. So the way combat normally works is it's obviously turn-based, and you can see after I successfully perform one of my actions, you get points that go towards the certain skills that you can do. So in Swordcraft, every time I successfully do a fluid strike, I'll get a point towards the next skill in the Swordcraft skill tree. And the same with spirit powers, and for each and every other character, it'll be the same for them. For Berethor, it'll be swordcraft and leadership as well. But for now, let us just go down with a fluid strike. Excellent. Critical hit. Lovely. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Ah. The animations for some of these characters are absolutely fantastic. I mean, they're pretty simple, but simplicity is better than going out and doing absolutely nothing. So, over the course of this game, the characters will get individual bits of items. And they do certain things. So, if we look at the details, for Idriel's new pendant that she's just got, it'll add 2 to her strength, 4 to her dexterity, 3 to her speed, and 1 to her constitution. And we can see that in her stats. That's where all the stats are, and how much experience we need to get to the next level. It also shows us our armor value, and our AP, which is our action pool or action points, and our HP, which is our health pool or health points. And it also tells us some stuff about different attributes that we're weak to. So Idriel herself is weak to slash and piercing, but she's normal for most other things and is quite stout, quite strong against blunt, fire and water. And that will change over the course of the game depending on the different stats that we get and the different pieces of equipment that we get. And we can see that it's slightly different for Berethor, who has slightly different stats. They're stronger towards stout and piercing, but weaker to blunt forces and shadow. And that will change, of course, again, over the course of the game. And we get to use items as well. So at the moment, we've got some health that we can spend, or some action points that we can get back. And we don't have to just use them in combat. We could use them now if we want. If we know that we're going to get ready for a big combat sequence, then we can use some of that to get us back and fit and healthy before we go back into the next combat. Which is quite nice, because not all games allow you to do that. They only allow you to... Ooh, we've got a surprise combat. Excellent. So, Idriel. What do we want? We can't really use the Swordcraft or the Landwater Fury. Let us go with healing. Heal us. And then we'll just go to keep attacking them. We can taunt. So what taunting does is it focuses one enemy towards us. So let's say we taunt this one. It doesn't matter if other ones attack us, but the taunted creatures, the taunted enemies will always go for us. So we attack. They can attack Idriel if they want, the opponent, that's fine. But, as you can see, Fell Slash goes towards Berethor because they are taunted. Let us get some Lembas. Who do you want to give it to? I think we will give it to me. Give it to Idriel. Because at least that way we can heal Berethor. And let's give Berethor a bit of healing. We don't want him to die yet. Yes! Excellent. We got rid of our first orc. Oh, they missed! Excellent. Now we can go in and start attacking them as well. Excellent. Things we like to see. Yes, and we finish off with a critical hit. Oh, and we've leveled up. Excellent. We're finally back to level 2. Got some Lembas. Let's do some stats. So, what do we want? We want to put in... So, each of these stats that when we level up, we get a certain number of points that we can use to put in anywhere we want. And so, strength obviously increases base damage that you do with melee and range. Spirit is our AP pool. Constitution is max HP. Speed is the ability to increase our defense against attacks and also decreases the time it takes for us to attack, so we don't have to wait as long in the turn order. And dexterity is the percentage chance of actually hitting an enemy. So what do we want to do with Berethor? I think we'll give him an increase in strength and increase in constitution. I think that's a nice little balance. And for Idriel, we will give her a bit more constitution and a bit more dexterity. There we go. I think that seems a bit right. Seems about right. This is one of the trolls. Or I suppose it's supposed to represent the troll for where Bilbo met the trolls in The Hobbit. Ooh.
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it...
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No. But I do see orcs ahead.
Ooh, we got some more orcs. Let's see how this fight goes. So, leadership, or let's go for Guardian Strike. So, at the top, you can see there's a hint that shows you the name of the enemy, and it also shows you their health pool. The colour of the enemy's name actually represents how easy or difficult they are to attack or to kill. So for each of the orc archers, they're green, so they're quite easy to attack, quite easy to kill. Orc sword warrior, a little bit more difficult. So I think first of all, we'll guardian strike this one with the sword. Loudwater Fury. Who do you want? Let's focus on the middle one. Excellent, and they're down. Orc shot, that hits. And that also hits. Let's put in Company Might. Guardian Strike you. And Fluid Strike. We might as well get rid of one of them. No, we can't do that. Let's just attack. Excellent. Finally, we're getting more. Moving on. And we've leveled up. Excellent. Excellent. Things we like to see. Let's do some more stats, shall we? So, we will increase our Constitution and increase our AP. I think we need a bit more in AP. And let's do Idriel. Let's do one more in Constitution, one more in Strength. Excellent. And as you level up, as you saw with the stats, so if you compare these stats to what they were, actually it's better on Idriel. If we compare these stats to what was before, as you level up, stats increase anyway, just passively. So it's always good to do that. Anyway, so let's save our game, and I think that's a nice little introduction. I think what we'll do is we'll save here, and I will see you in the next episode. I know it's an easy start or an early stop, but we'll have to wait and see what happens next. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.